Hello everyone, and welcome to this video. Today, we are going to be covering Chapter 11 of Public Relations Strategy and Tactics. This is the book, a part of the Intro to Public Relations. So, the chapter in particular we are covering today is Chapter 11. So, hopefully, this will be a helpful guide. A little bit, as I am going to talk about it a little bit and then I am going to explain the game. So, what is Chapter 11? Well, Chapter 11 is reaching diverse audiences. So that means in the chapter, you cover multiple things. First, you cover about learning of the public relation campaign directed to specific audiences. You gain insights to how to communicate with diverse audiences, as well as become familiar with cultural values of Hispanic, Black, and Asian audiences. You also are given a chance to learn and understand the characteristics of various age and lifestyle groups, as well as the diversity of audiences in the U.S. So, as I said previously, Chapter 11 is all about reaching diverse audiences, which is the name of the chapter. Now, there are multiple things that are covered within this chapter, and when we go to play the game, I suggest you pay attention. So, and I hope you've been reading this chapter, otherwise, this is going to be fairly difficult. You're going to be, throughout the game, you're going to be focusing on what is important to an audience and what it is, as well as the fact it is target specific. Another thing you will also be focusing on will be basically in the sensitivity or racial minorities and whatnot. Another thing you will also be covering will be the age groups, or to keep it simple, the different generations. So, baby boomers, Gen Z. You get the point. Not only that, but you will also be looking at gender as well as lifestyle audiences throughout the chapter. And from there, you will cover others, but for today, we'll just keep it simple and straight to the point. Now, for me to explain what this game is, it is a game of Kahoot. Now, Kahoot is a simple online game for those who've gone to any school who believe in using Kahoot. You should be familiar. But just in case, we're going to go over the rules briefly for those who might have not had a chance for whatever reason. Kahoot is an online game where you're able to find sources that contain questions and topics that you may be talking about or covering. Now, you're also given a chance to make your own, and that's what I was able to do. Make my own for Chapter 11 specifically out of this book in particular that I mentioned earlier in this video. And due to that, basically, someone sets up the game and everyone joins in with a code. The way you join is you go to, and I mean this exactly, you go to a web browser. This can work on any device. It can be your phone, iPad, laptop, just anything that has an internet connection, really. And as long as it has access to a browser. You jump onto your browser and you type in kahoot.it. So that is spelled KAHOOT.IT. So you go to that and it will show two things. a spot to enter your name, so you can have fun. You can do your regular name, or you can just have fun. And then underneath it is the room code. On the screen will show the room uh, code. You type it in and you join in. Once everyone's joined, and the game will start. From there, you are answering questions. And you just try to get as many points as you can and be in the top 3 spots by the end of the game. Plain, simple, and the best part is you can always do it multiple times just so you get that repetition needed. Because everyone, let's be real, not only is it fun, it is super effective in terms of helping you remember. Now, I believe that is enough of me talking. Let's get into the game. and welcome back from the game. So, I hope everyone had fun and was able to, well, basically get a kick out of that. If not, I'm sorry, and hopefully it will at least be able to guide you as to where in the book you need to cover. And just in case, for those who want to know what page chapter 11 starts on, it starts on, well, it is on page 277. So, 277 is when chapter 11 starts in the book of Public Relations, 11th edition, Strategies and Tactics. So, that is where the chapter starts. But if you did enjoy the game, I do hope that you are able to continue to use this, and you can always have buddies from other classes to help you learn, help you test yourself. So, just to briefly go over what was covered in the game, you learned about the public relation campaigns to specific audiences. You were able to get a look into the culture values as well as the generations and the effects that the lifestyles can have. And so, I do know that this chapter is not easy, and I do recommend you do sit down after you've played the game and reread it. It did me some favors after putting this together. Either way, I hope you've had a good day, and we'll see you next time for another vocab or chapter cover.